What's a company secret you can share now that you don't work there? The children's hospital I worked at was deliberately giving kids expired medications to boost profits. I only discovered it because a 6-year-old girl almost died on my shift. Emma came in with a severe asthma attack. Standard protocol, grab the emergency inhaler from the pediatric supply closet. But when I administered it, nothing happened. Her oxygen levels kept dropping. Get another inhaler, Dr. Martinez shouted as Emma's lips turned blue. The second one didn't work either. That's when I noticed something that made my blood run cold. The expiration date on the inhaler, March 2001. It was September 2005. 4 years expired. I ran to the supply closet and started checking everything. Insulin expired in 2001. Heart medications from 1999. EpiPens that hadn't been good since 2003. An entire closet of expired, potentially deadly medications being given to children. Dr. Martinez, I whispered, showing him the dates. His face went white. Get fresh supplies from the main pharmacy. Now. The working inhaler saved Emma's life, but I couldn't stop thinking, how many kids had we given expired meds to? The next morning, I went to my supervisor, Janet. We have a serious problem with expired medications in pediatrics, I told her. She barely looked up from her computer. The pharmacy handles all medication rotation, not our department. Janet, these drugs are 4 years old. They could unalive someone. I'll send an email to pharmacy, she said dismissively. Nothing changed. A week later, I found more expired medications. This time, I went directly to the pharmacy director. Those medications are perfectly safe, he insisted. Expiration dates are just pharmaceutical company scare tactics to sell more drugs. A child almost died because the inhaler didn't work. Correlation isn't causation, he said, turning back to his paperwork. That's when I realized this wasn't an accident. I started documenting everything. Photos of expired medications, dates and times, patient cases where treatments failed. What I discovered was horrifying. The hospital had a secret policy. Use expired medications until they were gone, regardless of expiration date. They were saving over $2 million annually by not disposing of expired drugs. The pharmacy director got bonuses based on cost savings. But here's the part that destroyed me. I found internal emails discussing acceptable failure rates for expired medications. They knew kids would suffer. They just didn't care. I tried going to hospital administration. They buried my report. I tried the state health department. They said they'd look into it. Nothing happened. So I did something that ended my career but saved lives. I called the local news station. Channel 7 News. This is Sarah. I'm a nurse at Children's Memorial. We're giving kids expired medications and covering it up. The investigation took 3 weeks. Hidden cameras, undercover reporters, former employees coming forward. The story broke on a Tuesday night. Exclusive. Children's Hospital endangers lives with expired medications. By Wednesday morning, the FBI was raiding the hospital. By Friday, the pharmacy director was arrested for endangering children. The hospital CEO resigned in disgrace. But the real vindication came 6 months later. The state investigation found that 547 children had received expired medications over 2 years. 12 had suffered serious complications that could be directly linked to medication failure. Emma's parents sued and won $2.3 million. The hospital paid $47 million in total settlements. I was fired for violating patient confidentiality by talking to the media, but I sleep well at night knowing no more kids will get expired heart medication because the hospital wanted to save money.